Good morning there, boys and girls. It's hot outside today. As you can see, I've been out here for a few minutes. Oh, welcome to Adventures of the Broken Retired. Thank you very much for being here. If you would be so kind just to remember to like, subscribe, and comment, that would be wonderful. As a YouTube creator, that's how YouTube judges us. Subscriptions, likes, and comments. Anyway, it's hot today. This is today's the 15th. Today's Friday the 15th. Got Matt off to school or the center this morning. Had to stop by the store, get a couple things. And I figured what I would do is I would come outside. I needed to go pick some tomatoes out of the garden. I had about 10, 15 cherry tomatoes that were ready to be picked. Figured I'd pick those quick. And then I'd get started on these. These are the drawers that I degreased and such yesterday. And I figured I'd come out here and get started on those. But when I was out there picking the garden, it needs to be weeded pretty bad. I was going to weed it afterwards, but two things. It's just going to be hotter. And the sun is going to move. So I'll figure, you know what? What I'll do is I'll go back there and read it right now, and I'll make a pool garden video. So let's go. What do you say? Okay, I got my hat, got my knee pads, got a bucket and a sweat rag. Let's let me turn this camera around and we'll go out to the garden. All right, here we go. Told you it was a nice day, huh? And something I want to bring up here real quick. I had a guy send in a comment. He said, one day you ought to show us all your license plates and tell us the story behind your license plate connection. And you know, I never thought of doing that. And it's a real good idea. So I think I will. Look at the tomato plants. You see where the stakes are? See how far past the stakes they are? And look what I found. Well, hello, Ed. How are you? Hey, Barn. Where you at there, Barn? There he is. You got an itch, Barn? Well, today's the 15th, so it's flea medicine day. What about it, Ed? What about you? Huh? Well, the grass needs to be cut, but it rains so much you can't get back here. All right. Let's get the garden weeded. What do you say? All right. Shall we get started with it? Not my favorite job to do in the world, but when it's done, it sure does look better. And it's better for the plants, I'm sure. Have to fix that. What the heck? It kind of bites. I know most people don't get in and garden by hand. I do, because the garden is so small that I can. And there's a lot of briars in here still. And I really rather they get pulled out by the root. Like this one. Hello, Ed. You gonna hang out with me for a while? That's why I do it by hand. Let's figure out something to fix that. There's one. Broke the root. There's another one that needs to come out by the root. Look at that. That's going to save me a lot of trouble having that out of there. Couple tomatoes got knocked off. We'll just bury those. What was it, a couple weeks ago? Last time I did this? Maybe? I don't remember. And the more I weed it, the less there'll be stuff in here that needs to be weeded out. As long as I keep up with it. I know it'll come back on its own. Mother Nature reclaims everything. You cannot get rid of weeds. They will come back. But you can limit them. And that's the idea here. Because I know I can't get rid of them. And boy, I tell you, there are a lot of little peppers coming out. Alright, my little pool pump garden. I think it's okay. I like it. Doesn't grow much, but doesn't take much maintenance either. And there is a buttload of stuff down here. In fact, you know what I think I'm going to do? Let me take you for A little tour. Now that my hands are all good and dirty, should have moved the camera back some. Let's get some close-up views. See this one here. That plant doesn't look all that good, but it's got a good pepper on it right there. That plant's not looking so good. This one is one little pepper there. Another one right there. There's a bunch of flowers. And this one here, which has got a bunch of little peppers and flowers on it. And there's this puppy. It's got some flowers making. Those are called promise peppers. Plant promises to put you a pepper there. Just hope that it comes through. This one here got lots of them on it. Pepper promises. And look at this one. Got some little jalapenos coming. Look good, don't they? And look back there. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I think it is. There's a lot of tomatoes on that plant. All the way up. And a bunch of buds. This next one, check it out. Over the top of the stake, you come down, look at the tomatoes growing on this puppy. Gorgeous, ain't they? And here, basically the same thing. Lower branches look a little yellow. It'll be alright. Yeah, all the way up to there. Look at that. Got them way up here too. Yep. These plants have grown a little bit. See if I can find a picture of the day I put them in here, just to use as a comparison. Well, that's a thought that's not too hard to turn into reality. Let me put them in. Well, boys and girls, there we go. Got the stakes in. Got a couple little crooked, but I don't think the tomato plants will care. 3 peppers, 3 cherry tomatoes, 2 dogs that are acting fools. Hey. Hello, Ed. How you doing? Hello, Barn. My, how they have grown. Ain't that something? And look at them 2, Barney and Ed. They're wonderful. Look at that. All right. Come here, Ed. Hey, Barn. You sitting by the gate hoping I'll bring you in the house, ain't you? Nobody wants to get petted? You want to get petted, Barn? Of course, as soon as you want to get petted, Ed wants to get petted. Yeah. Good boy, Ed. Good boy, Barn. Ed, come here, I'll pet you. Come on. Come on, I'll pet you. Oh, there you go, Barn. All right. Y'all go have fun. Hang out. Ed's getting whiny. If Barney goes back by the fence, hoping we'll let him in. All right. You'll be good. Okay. Yeah, it's hot and I'm sweating like crazy. I sweat like crazy. Time to lose the knee pads. Thanks for hanging out in the garden with me. I enjoy you being there with me. It's nice to have a friend around, you know. Thanks. So that's going to be our pool pump extravaganza, pool pump garden extravaganza for the day. Not a whole lot more to do out there. In fact, I don't think there's really anything to do out there. It's pretty much under control. Doesn't take a lot when the garden's that small. I sure am looking forward to more tomatoes. We picked a bunch. What's they say? It must have been Wednesday. I think Wednesday I picked a bunch. No, I don't remember. Doesn't matter. Picked some more just a little while ago. Just 10 or 15 of them. There's only 3 plants, so it's not like we're going to have tomatoes for weeks. I wish. But boy, I tell you, they're good. They're good. You leave them on the vine until they're bright red, fixing to fall off themselves, and man, they are so sweet and so wonderful. Amy made some bruschetta the other day with them. It was good. That bruschetta is fantastic. That's a recipe of my granddaughter Zoe, and boy, it's good. It's real good. Balsamic glaze vinegar. One of those plants that's out in the garden that's a leaf. It's not basil. Maybe it is basil. Yeah, I think it's basil. Fresh basil. A little bit of salt and pepper. Boy, that stuff is good. Cherry tomatoes quartered. That stuff is just fantastic. Anyway, so now it's time to move on to doing the toolbox work. So we're going to change gears. I'm going to sit here and chill out just a little bit, and then we're going to change gears and get back into the toolbox work. So thank you very much for being here. I certainly do appreciate it. And we'll see you again real soon. Thanks.